Hello and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is a new spread that I'm calling the Law of Attraction spread. This is going to cover the next 2 weeks, and this is for water signs. Again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is to help you to manifest your highest and best in regards to law of attraction. And the questions are, well, first we have an overall theme. And the first question is, what vibration are water signs currently emitting? What's the energy that you're putting out? The second card is, what is something that you need to be more open to receiving? The third card represents what will come when you become more open to this. The next card represents the next steps that water signs should take, the leap of faith step. The fifth card is, how can you manifest even more successfully in the situation? And the last card is a message from the higher self, source, energy, spirit, the universe in regards to the overall situation. At the bottom of the deck, we had the Ace of Cups. So again, this goes along with this here. And then I added some extra ones in regards to what is it that water signs need to do in order to manifest their highest and best. Again, this is the advice section here. So let us see what's going on. Now, as I mentioned here, the Ace of Cups being at the bottom of the deck. This is about trusting your intuition and heart to lead the way. It's the incarnation of spirit appearing in the material world. Again, a gift of love from the universe. A cup of love being offered to you. It's emotional and spiritual fulfillment that is there for the taking. It's the beginning of love, happiness, compassion, whether that's friendship or romance. It's positive energy between two people. It symbolizes new love, giving and receiving love on a whole new level. It's also about forgiveness, making peace. It's also creative expression, allowing emotions to shine through. Could also indicate conception, pregnancy, or birth. It's also the birth of a new idea or a spark of inspiration. And then we have here, no place like home. Like the Wizard of Oz, right? Let us see what there is no place like home is. Essential meanings: authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. The Oracle's message: home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity, aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. Relationship message: lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. Together, you add to the love of the world. Prosperity message: when you act in an authentic way, you command the world to reflect back to you exactly what is in your highest good. Your business choices, the investments you make, and the creative projects you immerse yourself in are powerfully on point. Why? Because when you are fully yourself, radically accepting everything in your journey to date, both successes and failures, you will see the divinity in all things. Abundance is a natural progression when you experience this kind of authenticity. Protection message. There are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty for what we know, even if the qualities we seek in other people and in external conditions are expressed in an unhealthy way. Avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust that there you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Remember, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar. And you will attract and be drawn to the very things you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. So again, it's a confirmation of what home is. And sometimes home is a place and sometimes it's a person. It's about reconnecting with people, building a home life with people, new opportunities in love. It's also about self-love, believing in yourself, being comfortable in your own skin. And it's also about not sticking to the familiar just because it's comfortable. It's about broadening your horizons, getting out of your comfort zone, not settling for things that no longer serve you or that are not in your highest and best interest. Again, what is familiar isn't always what is in your best interest. So again, it's about choices, following your heart, not your karma, and kind of embrace the new. Now, we have here, hold on, I gotta look at the question again. What is the vibration that water signs are currently emitting? We got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So, you know, I could give some advice in regards to things other than relationship of some sort. But again, all this soulmate stuff going on here, and it seems like we're dealing with new opportunities in relationships. With the Three of Pentacles, the current energy that's being put up is a lack of teamwork. Tension due to, different people trying to control things. Perhaps a need to break free from a group, especially if we're in third-party situations, because we got the Three of Pentacles here. Or needing to decide between two people. It's time to get off the fence or do whatever you got to do and stop being in limbo or trying to be controlling in some way by keeping things in limbo. Again, you just shoot yourself in the foot. It's about a lack of harmony, having negative effects, lack of common goals. It's about seeking more respect in a workplace, feeling restless in a situation or a need to be heard. It's about something that's mundane or there's not much opportunity for growth. So for some people who may be in a situation where they're in a third-party situation or needing to decide between two people, it's, again, needing to get off the fence, needing to do what you got to do to get out of, again, non-productive or going nowhere situations and moving towards something that's better. Because this is all about blah. There's no efforts wanting to be made, no enjoyment in a situation, nothing manifesting, and it's needing to obviously break free of that and get moving towards something that's better. And then we have here something that you need to be more open to receiving. And we have here the King of Wands. So some of you might be needing to be open to receiving the King of Wands. and King of Wands, and it's also, as it could be about embracing your own power, following your own passions, being a leader, not sitting by and watching life pass you by, not taking action, not being proactive for yourself. Again, the King of Wands is about life and creativity. This is fire energy, and having an ongoing drive to move forward against all obstacles. Takes an idea and changes the world to match his vision. A natural born leader, a visionary, someone who sets a goal and sticks to it, and ensures that he can make it happen with the support from those around him. Again, if there's nothing coming together, well, there's no harmony in the situation. Be your own leader, and find others that will help you to manifest what you're looking to manifest. Don't waste your time, again, in drama. Or again, this could be people who don't want to deal with an ex coming back. That could be it as well. It's also an opportunity to take on a challenge. You are the determining factor. Again, stepping into your own power, not being afraid to be a leader in your own life, pursuing your passions. And again, take initiative. Need to take initiative and be future looking. And then we have here, what will come if you are more open to this? Well, we have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups, again, is a soulmate card. It's also something, again, not all soulmate relationships are life partnerships. It depends on the two people. So the Two of Cups is not as powerful as the Lovers. Again, this is something that the test of time will prove the loyalty, the effort, the love, etc. It's about commitment. It's about the union of opposites. So again, perhaps there's a lot of people that have gone through an experience with a soulmate now, and their view of them is different. The rose-colored glasses have come off, and all those things that you used to make excuses for or you used to tolerate because you loved them now irks you, turns you off. You feel like perhaps me and this person have nothing in common. So again, because people are mirroring each other or bringing to light the things that need to be healed or worked out, for a person who has healed, if that other person hasn't, and they're still behaving in the same way that they've always been, again, you're not going to feel like coming together with that person. You're going to feel at odds. You're going to feel like we got nothing in common. But again, it's a teaching and learning experience, especially with life partnerships, soulmates, or twin flames, because again, you're not carbon copies of each other. There are differences, and it's within those differences that the teaching and learning happens. Not to say that you got to overlook someone's abusiveness or bad behavior or whatever. It is completely up to you whether or not you want to deal with somebody again based on what you've been through. Again, some people don't. Some people want to move on. But Spirit might be saying, don't be, for some of you, don't be so quick to chuck it all up as to there is no potential. But again, know what you're dealing with. Actions, words, consistency, allowing people to prove themselves, whoever's trying to come back, who may have lied, cheated, did you wrong, whatever the situation. But to kind of keep an open mind about it. But again, in my advice, don't take back nobody who has not shown that they've learned, changed, grown, or are capable of self-reflection, or who are lying to cover up their lies, or downplaying their, or doing all that stuff. Again, you'll know what you feel like doing based on your own individual situation. This is the coexistence again of dark and light, because again, it's the shadow stuff that comes to light. It's the coexistence of the dark and light within us, because everybody's got shadow stuff. Nobody's 100% pure, and no, well, I won't say nobody's 100% evil, because there are people. They got sociopaths, you know. So but that being said, it's about again taming even those parts of ourselves if we're operating from the karmic level or fear-based energy, shadow stuff. It's needing to heal that. Again, to step into your power, to believe in yourself, to balance out those light and dark energies within yourself so that you can have better relationships. It's about the heartfelt exchange of emotions, beauty and power when two become one, mutual respect, balance, and harmony with each other. A win-win, not just a I, it's a we, again, because one-sided relationships are unbalanced and unhealthy and karmic. It's also marriage or engagements, appreciation, kindness, thoughtfulness, feeling special to one another, consideration. Again, it's a partnership of any kind. It could be friendship, relationship. It's a union of self-love and self-respect. Time will tell if you can weather the storm in this situation. And the next card represents the next step that water signs have to take. What is the leap of faith? We got the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles speaks about commitment. Again, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles and the soulmate card here. Now, as I mentioned, a lot of people have already thrown in the towel, and a lot of people are dealing with narcissists and people who can't change. Again, everybody's situation is different. Some people are still looking to reconcile. Some people are in codependent situations still, a lot of the masculines, and they're needing to get out of that. Heal thyself. Become a better person. Become an authentic person, a person with integrity, a person who's honest. Speak the truth. Live the truth. Become empowered. Move towards your passions. What you know is the right thing to do. Again, this is about being committed to yourself growth and healing, to make an offer of commitment to whoever it is that you're looking to reunite with, that you know is your soulmate, or that you have this feeling of home with, that you truly love. And it's also about being open to receiving offers. If somebody, again, is coming in, showing genuine growth or whatever. But again, do what you feel is in your best interest. Again, this is also a general reading, not a personal one. So apply it as it may fit to you or how you feel. Or you can get a personal reading. All that information is below. This is also about law of attraction. Be positive in order to receive and manifest your goals. It's about opportunities, tangible ones that are rooted in the earthly realm, ones that are not hanging around in the ethers that you're waiting to manifest. This is a genuine opportunity that is presented to you or that you need to be willing to make. It's about prosperity, growth, wealth, something stable, grounded, and practical. It's about engagements, marriage, cohabitation. It's laying the groundwork for something, long-lasting, stable. It's an offer that should be accepted joyfully. It's wealth, both holistic and financial. So again, if we're needing to maybe come together to work with somebody, maybe some lifelong soulmates or twin flames have work to do here, and need to collaborate, need to heal the wounds, need to address what needs to be addressed to move forward, because it's even bigger than you. It's more than just about your relationship. It's about what you came to give back to humanity by going through all the shit you went through. Somehow that's supposed to heal the collective. Ugh. Um, Again, needing to be positive, because again, what we put out, we get back. So if we're throwing out shade, if we're throwing out anger, if we're throwing out fear, if we're throwing out shoulda, woulda, couldas, or I can't, or they won't, or I shouldn't, or whatever it is, that's all you're going to get more back of. It's just going to remain stagnant. Some people may miss genuine opportunities. Again, it's about living, learning, growing, and progression. It's a need to introduce something new to the equation. And for the masculines, that something new is probably you stop being a liar and offering some truth and standing, becoming the King of Wands, not the King of Wands in reverse, or the Seven of Swords, or whatever else has been usually coming in here. Then we have how can water signs manifest even more successfully? Well, we got the Five of Wands. This is about petty arguments or being petty, or it's also about being conflicted within oneself, having conflict with other people. It's probably a need to come out with that. It's engaged in conflict, competition, petty arguments, differing beliefs. In the midst of conflict, being challenged on one's point of view, arguing but not listening. Again, communication is key in any relationship, as well as honesty and respect and consideration and empathy and holding oneself accountable when you screw up. And again, doing whatever it takes to make something right, not doing nothing because we're trying to be controlling or trying to protect our image or whatever it is. So it's also little progress, only conflict. There's no value in any discussions. Again, little petty arguments or just things not moving forward or going anywhere because nothing worth anything is really being said, especially in regards to effort. It's about problem solving. So a need to problem solve this situation and encourage is an enthusiastic approach to change. So if we're fearing change, we need to step into our power and say, you know what? I'm about to take that leap of faith. I'm going to embrace change because I can't stay in this going nowhere, stagnant, lacking growth situation anymore. I'm ready to become empowered. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to invest in my career, in my mental and emotional well-being, in my finances, in this relationship that I want to heal, whatever your situation is. Current scattered energy that needs strategy. Personal struggles, again, conflict, either internal or external, causing tension and confusion. Get out of your head. Get a hustle on. It also encourages diversity and differences in opinion. Again, being willing to listen to both people's point of view, because everybody lives their life through their own perception, through their own lens, through their own wounding, through their own karma, through their own conditioning. So someone else's view of what a situation was may not be your view, but you have to be at least willing to listen to how they feel. Listen to what their perspective was. What is it that they're asking of you to give them? What is it that they need in order to forgive you, trust you again, welcome you back, or what it is that they really deserve? And truth being one of them, acknowledgement being the other, and there's many more. But again, figuring out what needs to be done if you're trying to come back to somebody, letting go of the ego, letting go of the pride, letting go of the need to try to control and manipulate things so that you look a certain way or it works out a certain way. Again, become the King of Wands. Become authentic. Take control of thyself. But then here we have the Chariot in reverse, speaking of control. And this is the message from the universe in regards to what you need to do in this situation. This is about feeling a lack of control. This is also the sign of Cancer. It's a lack of control and direction. It's about aggression. That's channeling our energies in the wrong way. That's not productive. Feeling no control, feeling like we're being dragged through time in whatever direction fate takes you, which again, that's not true. You have free will. You are a co-creator of your own life. You are where you are because of choices and actions that you made. You can't blame what happened 30 years ago. You can't blame the world. You can't. What are you doing on a daily basis to change your life? If you're going to sit there and complain that nothing's changing, you got to ask yourself, well, what am I doing to change it? Or what am I not doing? What do I need to do? Being able to self reflect and figure out a direction, figure out a goal, figure out what it is that we need to let go of. This is all making you empowered, and this is what you need to do. It's collapsing under pressure or feeling a loss of power. Aggression channeled the wrong way should be used in a determination way, not an angry way. Need to be more comfortable, again, not having control. We keep getting those cards, release control issues, because again, people are trying to hold their ground. Some people should. If you were lied to, cheated on, mistreated in any way, you should be standing your ground and do not accept less than what you deserve, less than the truth from anybody. I don't care who it is, twin flame, soulmate, whatever, but you do what you're going to do. But some people need to stand there, but this isn't the Seven of Wands, this is the Five of Wands. Again, trying to create win-win situations, not one where you're compromising your integrity, your self-respect, your value, what you feel you deserve, not compromising in that way, but compromising in a way, again, where two people listen to both perspectives, discuss what happened, what went wrong, what was each other's role, what will you do differently. These are the kind of talks that need to have, especially if you're trying to regain someone's trust or have someone take you back that you lied to, cheated on, whatever it is. Giving somebody a reason to come out of conflict with you, to come together with you, to build something stable with you. And again, it's only going to help you both in sense of empowering each other. Both people standing in their truth. Both people acknowledging and having mutual respect and love and understanding for each other, for how the other person feels. And again, our words and actions don't just affect us, they affect other people. Being consciously aware of that. Being conscious to not, again, repeat things that cause relationship to fall apart. You know what I'm saying? So again, heal thyself before thyself deals in regards to other people and etc. And then as far as advice, here we got the winged wise ones, angelic help, miracles. Oh, I'm sorry, miraculous aid. This is in the challenge position, so there's some issues here. And then we have the eagle king, the big picture, and again, angelic help, also in the challenge position. So it's like nobody's paying attention to the guidance or something. It's being ignored. Let's see, number 34. We got here. Oh, well, the good news about this card is regardless of its position, it's always an ally. So we turn this up. That's better. Always allies and never challengers, the winged wise ones represents the aid of all the angels. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered according to the will of the divine. This also represents divine intervention and the potential of miracles to heal and transform as if by magic. Have faith. Whatever your circumstances, heavenly beings are watching over you. The winged wise ones gives you a glimpse of the future by offering messages whispered on the wind. These are translated within you as inspired thought, instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Be aware of the higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation. Who is observing those thoughts? That self is kin to the winged wise one, who have come to help you soar. And then the Eagle King, number 12. The Eagle King challenges you to see a higher purpose to events. Not everything is meant to come to pass according to your specifications. If you can't see the forest for the trees, stand back for a while and let the Eagle King fly high on your behalf. Perhaps it's time to speak to someone who has objectively and an ability to see the bigger picture where you don't. Just remember that even when things don't go the way you expect, there's always a reason for the detour. And then we have here some more advice. Truth. I am lovingly honest with myself and others, as I mentioned before. Living in truth, speaking the truth, coming clean. Again, the lion gotta go. And then we got joy. By enjoying this moment, I am giving thanks to God for my life. This is again being appreciative of even the awakening that we've gone through, the lessons learned. Try to be in the present moment. Try to find some joy in the fact that an opportunity is coming. We said it's something that should be accepted joyfully. And then we have children. My heart is filled with the love for children, which creates miracles and positive changes for them and me. This includes our inner child, healing the inner child that has built up defense mechanisms that have caused us to enter into dysfunctional relationships or be present in relationships in ways that are self-sabotaging or hurtful to ourselves and others. Again, this is acknowledging what needs to be healed within us so that we don't ruin our opportunities to become better, to have better. This is children, is also could be actual children or new beginnings. Be happy for new beginnings. And sobriety, my clear mind is easily able to focus and concentrate. It's getting clear in our direction, what we want, making strides, making efforts to do that, getting out of our head, getting off our ass, whatever the case may be. Get a clear mind. What do you want? Why do you want it? And what do you need to do to go for it? And if you've been dipping in a vino, time to get sober. And prayer, instead of worrying, I pray about the situation and bring about real solutions. Let go and let God. Put out to the universe positive thoughts, positive words, and even the way that to manifest things, be careful how you word things because, again, it's tricky. If you say, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want, this is the don't want, sometimes you'll get exactly what you don't want. But if you word it in a way that say, I want, or I would like to have, or I already have, I am successful, I have a partner who's loyal and faithful, not I don't want one, or I don't feel I can do this. Again, any stinking thinking, any negative word that's thrown in there, don't, can't, whatever, reword it, release it, and be open to receiving and be grateful. As I notice and appreciate my blessings, I open the door to more of God's gifts. Try to be grateful. Again, if you've lived and learned, be grateful for the lesson, even though the experience really sucked. We have feminine. I allow my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of my identity. The feminine is about, again, she's empowered in her own right. She is compassionate and caring, but also discerning. She stands her ground. She speaks her truth. She has self-love, self-respect, and boundaries. Again, this is also about opening oneself up to sharing on an emotional level. And a lot of masculines have this to do because they fear opening up. They fear being vulnerable. Again, stemming from wounding. So acknowledge the feminine within you, masculine. And then Jesus, I pray for Jesus' help and guidance with this situation. This, of course, Jesus is about, love, compassion, forgiveness. But also, we have a soulmate card here. We have Jesus. We have soulmate cards here. Now, again, this is general, not personal. But if this is a twin flame situation, sometimes I'm noticing if this card comes out because Jesus had a connection to the twin flames who descended here. If you want to read up on that, you can. So this might sometimes be a hint that this is a twin flame connection. So I thought I'd throw that out there. But it is also about healing and forgiving and all that. And then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture because some of you are not expressing your love. We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So if you're not speaking up, if you're not doing what you got to do to let the other person know how you feel, they're telling you, speak up, make your offer, stand in your power and your truth. Or if people are not wanting to reunite with anybody, stay optimistic and keep it moving, and the universe will provide. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Again, this is about clearing out the energy, even though, look at this guy's face. Does he look like he even cares anymore? And for some people, they don't even care. They don't care what this person's going to say. They ain't interested. But for some, they're just telling you, forgiving and learning. And then true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Again, for some of you, don't chuck it all up as like you think you got it all figured out, because for some, again, there are stages in soulmate relationships. There are reasons, season, and lifetime people. There are people that you may not think are you meant to be your life partner or could possibly be your twin flame after everything you've been through, but they just might be, because again, they're mirrors and you're here to do the work with each other as well as separately. So this may be confirming that for some of you here, this is true love, but you're going to have to forgive and learn. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. This also means that during your separation, the angels have been trying to work with you both on healing. And then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So again, if you are separated, they're letting you know this could be the one, and you need to explore your romantic feelings and speak up. Because there's chemistry here, strong magnetic attraction, and somebody's lying. Somebody's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So again, know what you're dealing with. Some people are going to tell you a story, and it's just to get back in. Watch out for narcissists that try to hover. But also, this could be somebody, again, who's continuing to wear a mask and hide how they really feel, and they're needing to get over that, because that's their shadow, that's their karma, that's their lesson. They need to free themselves. It's time to take back control of your life and to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And on that note, I send you love and light. I wish you healing and luck. In regards to this and anything else you might be going through, please like, subscribe, and share. Leave comments. And until next time. Oh, and check out your moon and rising. So if you've got other parts in your thing, watch the other law of attractions. They may give you additional messages. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye. Where's this damn off button?